Locally owned and operated for over 50 years, Delaware Camera is your #1 spot for all your camera needs, education, accessories, printing, and more. Located at 2635 Delaware Avenue in Buffalo. Visit cameraspot.com.
Hey, True Believers, welcome to the 1-year anniversary of True Believers Tuesday Tech Talks. Today I'm here with Yves Richard Blanc. We're going to interview him after we do our normal housekeeping, but it's the 1-year anniversary. Producer Will, how's it feel a year in? How's
Marvelous.
it feel? Yes. So we've been doing this every week for a year, and it's exciting because normally when we try to do things, in life, you have a great idea, you start it up, and then you kind of have it going for a little bit, and then you stop doing it. And in this case, we've done it for a year straight, and we're excited about that. I always gotta thank producer Will for being the captain of this ship, guiding us through these rough seas. And we've been through, poor internet connections, storms. We've been through guests canceling on us, and us coming back and still having a show, and all sorts of stuff. And I thank producer Will for doing this for us, and all that good stuff. So we do the housekeeping as always. So as you know, we do classes online right now through F-Stops here. And this Wednesday, tomorrow, we have our family photography class. So if you want to learn how to take better pictures of those closest to you, we have that class online coming up tomorrow. You can sign up to it through our website. There is a link on the website where you can go to our Eventbrite page and sign up for classes there. We have this class tomorrow, and then we have a Photo 101 class next week. So if you want to brush up on your photography, or you just want to explore how to take better pictures, Photography 101 is a great class for that. As we've been talking about for the last few weeks, there is a class through Onion Studio. They're doing an underwater photography class. So it's on March 5th. It's at Saturn Club. You can sign up for it through onionphotography.com. I think it's Onion Photography, onionstudio.com, something like that. Just search for Onion, Buffalo, online. You sign up for it there. It's gonna be a great class. You'll learn how to take pictures of models underwater. They're providing equipment. They're providing models, and it's gonna be a great time. So if you want to sign up for that, I think we have a link on our bio, but just search for Onion Studio on Instagram or on Facebook, and you'll be able to sign up for it there. As far as other housekeeping details, I don't have a whole lot more, but what we do in the store. We do rentals. We sell Nikon, Canon, Fuji, Sony, Olympus, all in the store, accessories for all those cameras. We sell bags. We have a rentable studio upstairs. We rent cameras. You can get to all that information through our website online.
Keep on.
So anyway, we're gonna take a quick break, and then we'll come back. We're gonna talk to Yves about his business and such. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to True Believers Tuesday Tech Talks. We are here with Yves Richard Blanc of Blanc Photography.
Well, thank you. It's great to see you.
Great to see you too.
Appreciate you guys coming through. I'm just so excited and, of course, humbled. I got a chance to really celebrate your 1-year anniversary with you.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming on.
And we have the champagne on ice.
Which if will be having the champagne, but people know me, I don't drink. But anyway.
Right.
So here's a let's start here. So you've been coming into our store forever.
Right.
And as long as you've been coming in our store, you haven't been doing this full time, right? You kind of started part-time.
Right.
So when did you decide that you were going to do this full time? Like, when did that happen?
It happened, I had some ideas prior to pandemic to go full time. But once the pandemic happened, it made it happen for me. And I knew 100% this is really what I wanted to do. You know, I have a marketing and business development background. So I helped develop opportunities and contracts for other companies. But it got to a point in my life I decided I really wanted to do my first love, which was really photography. And I think that the best business developer for my business is myself.
Definitely.
And so because of the relationships that I had regionally, and we felt it was really a good time. Because during the pandemic, everybody was online. Everybody needed a beautiful headshot. So the timing was perfect, and that's how we launched. We had a much smaller studio on East Utica. And then we've been in the space for a little bit over a year. We have 1,500 square feet of space here at the Tri-Main Center. We're excited about it. But we do a lot more than just headshots now.
What other kinds of photography do you do?
Well, we do a lot of corporate branding and rebrands. So we shoot CEOs of companies, the top senior level, C-suite level executives. We do a lot of content creation also for their websites. We do headshots for volumes of the employees as well. We do advertising campaigns. We do a lot of business photography. So companies who are looking to recreate a brand and or shoot very large products, we're able to do that. We just recently launched our construction photography, videography, drone, and division. Last year, we became one of the few creatives to be a minority business enterprise at the state level. So we've been having talks with a lot of construction companies, architectural firms, engineering firms, and so forth, and developers to look at opportunities for us to subcontract with them any projects they have throughout the state.
So you're always thinking in like a marketing terms when you're shooting and when you're selling, because I mean, in my mind, that's not my background, but it seems like that would be advantageous to be thinking in that way when you're shooting and promoting and stuff like that.
Right. So because of my background in business, I worked in corporate for about 10 years, and then I went on my own. I mean, even though I did well, corporate America was just not my thing. And the fact that I was already a creative, I wanted to create things, whatever I did. So there's two things that make me really happy about photography. Number one, I make people feel really good because they look great when they see my product. So they're happy, they look stunning, they go out there to say nice things about me, which I appreciate, right? But the second thing is I bring value with their work. So if someone works really hard, they want a particular brand, they want really some great photographs that's gonna help uplift their brand, uplift themselves. I want them to be successful in whatever they're doing. Using my content to be successful, that makes me happy. That means my client is earning, they're doing better in their business, their families are doing better. So that really makes me very happy. So those two things, that's what keeps me going. My number one love is really fine arts, portrait work. As you know, I come to Delaware Camera all the time to get the printing done there for a lot of my clients. And I'm grateful always for the service, and I really appreciate the whole team there. But for me now, this is a division that I'm slowly building. Once I retire, I plan to really do a lot of fine arts work, but not only regionally here. Our goal, my wife and I, is to travel the world and document through fine art portraiture the cultures of the countries that we travel to. And of course, we want to be exhibited in galleries and museums and do those kind of things. But for me, because I am a business, commercial, and branding photographer, I deliver content with the idea to uplift people and or businesses' brands. They have to make money with my content. Then it's worthwhile for the fat checks to come in.
Definitely. I think I remember you bringing in when you got married, bringing in your wedding pictures to print in the store. I can remember you sitting at the kiosk printing those pictures, which was I don't know how I remember that, but I
Right.
mean, I guess you're just
Dude,
memorable.
that was like 9 years ago.
But I do remember it, so it's cool to, you know.
But we've enjoyed a terrific long-term relationship with Delaware Camera, and I could not be happier with you guys having my own camera store that I have a personal relationship, just minutes from my studio. So I'm very grateful to you guys. I'm not a very technical guy. That's why I have great people around me that help me. So, for example, when I switched over from Canon for so many years, I came into the store. You guys guided me in terms of how to move from one system into the other. And I was very blessed. You guys give me some great value on my other equipment. So, we started with the XT4s. And now, I have finally got my beast.
GFX.
And so I love this camera. This is what we use for a lot of our campaigns, a lot of our editorial work, a lot of our commercial work for clients.
Speaking of relationship between the stores and stuff, I remember during the pandemic, you came down into the studio and you did a class for us.
Right.
We really appreciate that. What was the class about again? Do you remember?
It was about really lighting, which is really my strength. I tell interns and assistants all the time, if you want to be a great photographer, if you want to be a great filmmaker, a great videographer, whatever you're going to do that you're going to capture the essence of a subject, you need to be really good in lighting. As I was in a meeting before we started this. The moment I walked onto the set, the first thing you heard me say, wow, the lighting is unbelievable. I mean, producer Will is amazing. Well, that's his twin brother, Will, right? I said, wow, the lighting is absolutely stunning. It's soft, it's beautiful. That will translate really well, for what you're doing. So I am absolutely impressed with people all the time. Most young people now, they grab a camera, they go on YouTube, they're not really practicing what they see and understanding the value of proper lighting. Because it provides you an opportunity that 70%, 80%, 90% what you capture in camera is really going to be part of the final product. And you spend a lot less time retouching, editing in the back end if you have quality right up front.
I've seen the stickers on cars. Fix it in post.
Right.
Why fix it in post when you can do it right from the get-go, right?
Absolutely. And plus, it saves you time and effort, and the quality is always best if you have great lighting. And Will understands that.
Definitely. Producer Will, shout out.
Yeah.
So you shoot with the GFX system? Is that all you shoot with, or do you have other systems that you mess around with?
I only deal with the Fujifilm workflow. That's it. But I have two APCS XT4s. Again, all these I purchased from Delaware Camera. We love the service there, even if I have a technical thing. So I always appreciate the fact if I have a question, I come in. Every member of the team there, they're like, boom, we're gonna fix it for you. But that kind of service, particularly someone like me who shoots really high volume, you need to have a team like yours that's gonna be backing us up. I've spent thousands upon thousands of dollars there just on my equipment, and I'm always so grateful. Even equipment I do not purchase from you guys are always ready to help me out with it. Finding out an issue, a problem, or firmware, or whatever. So I am grateful for all that. But I do shoot primarily, and only, I should say, Fujifilm. But a lot of my commercial work I do with the GFX because the files are so brilliant. They're so large. I have a lot of billboards around Buffalo currently now. I shot those with the GFX. But when I do a lot of other volume or headshots or anything, I use the XT4. I do some other planning shots. I use the XT4s. They're great cameras. Fuji is amazing. Even I don't do video myself personally. I use those XT4s to shoot videos behind the scenes, and the colors are amazing. We use our lavalier mics with them, and it's always awesome.
Yeah, very good.
I'm a big fan of Fuji. Between the X-T4s and my GFX, I got about a dozen lenses that I use. Yeah.
Very cool. So I remember you talking about traveling and stuff. Do you do a lot of traveling as part of the business?
We're starting to do more.
Okay.
And so right now, again, after the pandemic, we're getting opportunities. I just came back from Washington, D.C. 2 weeks ago. I was shooting, my youngest daughter is captain of the mock trial team at Howard University.
Wow.
So they brought me in. I shot the whole team. I shot some of the professors were part of it. Also gave me a chance while I was there to shoot some architectural shots down there. Incredible architecture in DC.
Yes.
Lots of construction going on. Gave me a chance to go on site to do a lot of that kind of stuff. I'll be back to DC. We just launched this year a pop-up studio opportunity to shoot high volume headshots for professionals at conventions, at conferences, at all sorts of things. So we'll be in Boston in July. We'll be in DC again, back in September. I'm going to be in New York City at the end of April. So again, it's just really getting booked and going out there and shooting. I am running a for-profit entity, so my goal is always to find the right opportunities for us to earn an income and take care of our family.
Very cool. So if someone wants to book the Headshot King,
right,
where do they find you online and such?
Oh, just Google Blanc, B-L-A-N-C, photography, and photography spelled in French with the I-E instead of the Y, and I'll come up. So they can get me through my IG account, Facebook account, and LinkedIn. Those are the best 3 ways. Or, of course, pick up the phone, shoot me a text.
Yes.
Right? My number is easy enough. I've had the same number since I have been in Buffalo, which is 716-319-8979.
Very cool. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us for our 1-year anniversary episode. And I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate this on location in your studio. And we really appreciate everything you've done for us, even though you say we've done stuff for you. We appreciate what you've done for us as well.
Well, certainly, I got to be honest with you, Mark. I would not be successful in my business if I didn't have that kind of support here. Even though I do business with a lot of other photography companies, I get stuff shipped here and everything else. But having my home base partner, and that's really what you guys are to my business. There are sometimes that you have emergencies, you need to have something done. And by the way, the fact that you're a manager there, you run the show, and I'm able to text you around 6 o'clock, that is a huge, huge thing. Because I could be on set, something's happening, and I need an answer. I can't do that if I'm dealing with a company out in California. It's different. And people who are here in Buffalo have to appreciate and understand that. So I want to thank you guys. No matter what, I'm going to spend the money on the equipment, on the service, or whatever. But it's the service that makes the biggest difference, that you're around the corner for me. And the quality of the prints are great. My clients love it. And even sometimes when my clients ask me about something, I might not be able to do it through my company. I send them directly to you. You have always taken great care of my clients, and I'm grateful.
All right, we appreciate that.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, thanks for watching. It's our 1-year anniversary, but it's also Joe Valenti, our print wizard's birthday. So if you stop, well, Joe's not in the store today. He took the day off for his birthday. But if you stop in the store, wish Joe a happy birthday, because we appreciate him as well. So if you like this, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, ring the bell, all that fun stuff that people do on social media. And we will see you next week for What's in Your Bag.
Locally owned and operated for over 50 years, Delaware Camera is your #1 spot for all your camera needs: education, accessories, printing, and more. Located at 2635 Delaware Avenue in Buffalo. Visit cameraspot.com.